This project is a teacher observation of an English language arts teacher in the 8th grade at Imagine Southlake in Clermont, Florida. The observation took place on Friday, February 9th, 2018 from 11:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. The lesson addressed 2 language arts standards about writing arguments to support claims and to delineate and evaluate the argument and specific claims in a text. Their learning goal is for students to write a strong claim, acknowledge counterclaims, and organize reasons and evidence in a logical way. The lesson began with a poll designed to engage students and hook them into the topic of conformity. The question posed: you're in the hallway to grab something from your locker when you hear a crash and realize that someone else's backpack has fully come apart, and now the belongings are all over the floor. It's not someone you know very well, but they seem upset and they try to gather everything up. Students then are given 2 scenarios. Situation A, you're the only 2 people in the hallway. In situation B, it's between classes and the hallways are crowded with students. Students must decide, would they help in situation A, B, both, or neither? Next, students watched a 5-minute video from Soul Pancake's Science of Empathy series about the bystander effect. To make sure students remember key points of the video, they used a bubble map. Later, they did a think, pair, share to discuss personal examples of when they have witnessed this experience. The teacher then transitioned to modeling, where she went over 3 key shifts from expository writing to argumentative writing and examples for each. At this point, the students and teacher together deconstructed the writing prompt. While the teacher modeled on the board, students highlighted key words on their own paper. Next, the students worked in table groups. Students review the key points from the video and add to their bubble maps. They also review key points from a paragraph that's passed out. They have to emphasize strong versus weak evidence and relevant versus irrelevant. The students spent the last 10 minutes of class in independent reflection. Students had to evaluate the information so far from the video and the source they read. They had to select which side they would pick and why. They chose 2 pieces of strong evidence of support and 1 strong piece of evidence against to prepare them for their counterclaims. 2 types of data were collected in this observation: student engagement and teacher positive reinforcement. Student engagement was collected every 10 minutes during the hour-long observation. The observer counted all the students in the class and then counted the number of students actively engaged in the lesson. The overall student engagement for the hour was 89%. The observer tallied the number of times the teacher provided positive reinforcement to the students. The total number for the hour observation was 32 positive reinforcement statements. Overall, this direct observation was a pleasant experience. The lesson was an exemplar, and the teacher and students interacted with the observer in a natural setting, while the students and teacher learned their lesson and had a great time.